All right, first team, strong voices, welcome. Hello everyone. Yeah, it's my honor to present here. I will show you how we turn textile waste into treasure. I'm Alex from Strong and Wise. This is our credo. We believe waste is not waste until we waste it. So we are facing a global challenge. This challenge comes from the fast fashion. There are 92 billion tons of waste were generated every year. And this number will exist 134 tons by 2030. All the famous brands, they have to face this challenge. This chart shows how fast the clothes sales grows, how fast the sale grows, how fast the waste grows. And the textile industry is the second high greenhouse gas emitters. They will have 25% greenhouse gas generated by textile industry. So this is by the 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒄 Foundation, their survey. We can know there are 73% of the textile waste are landfilled or incinerated. This is a very serious problem. So we must take action to deal with this. This is our solution. We provide sustainable recycling instead of the incineration. We collect all the textile waste from the textile industry's factory or the recycle center. We use our self-developed AI systems to identify into PET part and the branded material part. By our method, we have only 20% about the carbon footprint compared with the original material. So our method could process over 90% of textile waste. All the waste could have new value. This shows our PET plastic particle method. This method could process about 50% of the textile waste. All these particles could be injected into the new plastic products, just like whatever is IC industry, fashion industry, or whatever the products, we can all use our rPET particles, comes from textile waste. And this market has 9.1 billion with CAGR 7.6%. The other is our EF wood method. With this method, we can process 75% of textile waste. And all the EF wood could be made for building material, furnitures, or any wood products. Our advantage is our fibers, just like the rebars in concrete, make it toughness and resilience, and all the advantage we can show here. This is in the microscope. Our patent technology make plastic and fiber stick very tight together. Compared with the plastic wood, they are filled of air and gaps. And all EF wood could be 100% recycled and reusable. And they can made like natural wood and available in various colors and sizes. So we can solve all these problems we can see in our life. Just like a plastic like expansion, deformation, cracks, damages, and all like this natural wood, they will also have dimension, breakage or something. And also the termite infestations. Our EF wood will not have these problems. This is our use case. The Beijing Arena, the 𝒂𝒏𝒅𝒄 Beach, the Marriott Hotel in Hualien, and the Jiaoxi Hot Spring Hotels, and also North Face camping tables. And also we cooperate with McDonald's in Taiwan. We recycle their uniforms and turn them into their new building materials. There are over 400 McDonald's in Taiwan, and they will replace with our EF wood in coming years. So this market, there are 315.9 billion with CAGR 10% more. Here shows our patents. And we all pass very tough certifications. And also we got all the green building material certifications. So what's our business model? Here shows our revenue comes from. We have 4 parts. First, we can collect from the recycling, the waste processing. Second, we have a lot of pilot projects in Taiwan. And so we also sell for our EF wood and also our rPET particles and all scale layers. We have already completed our stage 1. We have a lot of core users. Now we are stepping to stage 2. We are seeking for new partners overseas. And stage 3, we will license it and develop our global brand for our EF woods. Here shows our global partners. And I will introduce you for our partners in Saudi Arabia for the NEOM projects later. Here shows we say we collect waste from Saudi Arabia, made the EF wood in our plant in Saudi, and we sold all the EF wood for the NEOM projects. Here shows the finance projection for our partners in Saudi Arabia, and also the monthly operations finance. So they can get about 480% ROI in 5 years. This is all we got today. So they are not only get good ROI, they will also get ESG value and also the SDG values. Here's our team, our founder and CEO, Brian Lee, and I'm Alex, and our production director, 𝗠𝗲𝒧𝒏𝒅𝒄. So our vision is we would like to turn waste into the eco-friendly material, so we humans can coexist with nature very harmoniously. So this is my presentation. Thank you very much, and you're listening.
Thank you. Strong and wise material tag. Let's stand in the middle of the stage.
Okay.
And now open Q&As from the judges. Over there.
Thank you very much. I just would like you to share how much the capex requirement for you to build minimum to build a factory to produce your product.
Yes, thank you. We have a pilot factory in Taiwan currently, and the production per month is about 100 tons in Taiwan. We collect the waste from our suppliers in Taiwan, and we manufacture EF wood for sales in Taiwan and our new overseas partners. So the minimize we suggest it should be 6 lines to have the economic scale. Yeah, but now we only have 2, so actually our cost is a little higher than we expect because the best scale is 6 lines. So we suggest for the pilot project factory should have 6 lines to produce the EF wood. Thank you.
I guess not. Would you like to share the last slides that you run very quick? Or
Sure. So for the just like our
especially
Saudi's partner here, we can say we collect from actually Saudi is a very new regions. They have no idea about the recycling, so we have to cooperate with their NGOs locally, and also get some help from maybe their government or their prince or their governors. So we can collect this textile from Saudi. This is very tough at the beginning, but now we already solved this. And second, we have to find a lot of NGOs. Then they will hire their disabled or women to remove the different material from recycled clothes. Of course, this method is only from the recycle center. But if we get the material from the textile factory, it will not have this cost, because the textile factory will have a similar material combined, and it can easily be identified by our AI systems. So the cost from the recycle center is higher than the factory side, but this could provide a lot of the SDGs value, and also provide and also provide the jobs for this new opportunity, and they can have a very good life from these works.
Okay, there's one more question for you.
Yes.
Since I have a little time,
Yeah.
Can you share also what is your marketing strategy to sell your end product?
We have 2 end products. First is rPET. rPET, the plastic particle, actually we already got a lot of inquiry from like Amazon, Hugo Boss, or maybe Decathlon and Nike or whatever. They want to use rPET to produce a lot of products, plastic products. They have to replace current plastic with our material. So this inquiry is a lot from our partners. The second is EF wood. In Taiwan, we have a lot of pilot projects. But the next, we cooperate with the Japan, like just the Japan partners. They will collect from Uniqlo and from Muji and whatever. Sorry, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, the next theme, it's also about turning waste into energy. Welcome, Longshun Green Energy.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Oliver, the CTO and the co-founder of Longshun. And our company is currently the largest and also the first SRF producer in Taiwan. And what we are doing now is converting the waste into the SRF. And for the market here, you see the market is growing very fast because the global statistics shows that it grows by 60% in 2050. So in Taiwan, that the waste clothes and plastic is a major problem for incinerators because its calorific is too high for the incinerators to process. It will damage the furnaces of the incinerators. You see, the policies always encourages people to recycle and do all kinds of the downgrading, reuse in every possible ways. But in the end, it always goes to the incinerators for the residue waste. So now the problem is that the incinerators says no to these waste because it's too heavy to burden. And so what happens next is that the waste has no place to go. And so for the government who is responsible for the waste management, it becomes a kind of serious problem because the desperate manufacturers might take risk to illegally dump their waste, and it will become a serious problem for the authorities. And in other ways that all these SRF is possible for, it's a kind of ESG management tools for the companies who are looking for ESG credits, because the SRF products can help them to reduce their carbon emissions. So the feasible solutions here is that you see the high calorific value is a major problem for the incinerators, but it is actually good for the fuel productions. So in other words, we can convert it in this kind of high calorific value waste into a kind of new product here. And this approach has been practiced domestic and foreign, and it's also the key policy implemented in Taiwan. So this is our team, and the core profession here is the environmental engineering and waste to energy technologies. And speaking of waste to energy technologies, let's talk about our product, solid recovered fuel, aka the SRF. And you can see it as a new kind of energy storage products here. And this is our production line in our factory. And the core technology here is that we can keep the SRF in good shape without adding any additional agents. And it's all about our big data applications and the prescriptions for the SRF production. And so these are the source materials we can process into SRF. And as you can see, any kind of organic and combustible materials without hazardous materials can be processed into SRF in our factories. And so if we compare to the coals and wood pellets, SRF is more sustainable with a competitive calorific value with the coals, and it helps our customers to lower their operational cost since the ash content here is much lower. And another advantage here is that the carbon emission ratio is actually competitive to the wood pellets. And let's talk about the standards. Is another technology advantages we have here, and the quality we have here is meets the requirements of the Taiwanese standards released by the EPA, and it also meets the requirements of the EU, which is the highest two classes, highest two levels of the EU standards. And this report was given from our customer 𝗠𝗲𝒧 𝗠𝗲𝒧 is the largest paper production plant in company in Taiwan, and which is also dedicated to the carbon reductions. And the report results was actually better than we provided before they signed the contract. And so these are the supply chains built, and most of them are from the plastics and the textile industries. And these are our customers. Most of them are public companies from the plastic industry and cement industries. And for the SIF demand, the market is like 73,000 tons per year, which is 15 larger than the capacity of our plants now. So we are also expanding our second plant in Kaohsiung City, which will put into production in the next year. And this is our vision, to recycle and utilize the combustible waste into SIF. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's go for the question first. Not yet. Then I'm gonna just let him to finish his slides. Is that okay?
Okay, for our vision, to utilize the combustible waste from the industrial and the manufacturers and return it into a new kind of energy in terms of the SIF or electricity or even the steams, and in a energy recovery form, and to help them to grow up with their ESG credits. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. One last chance. Any questions from the churches? Okay, good.
What it takes to make your company grow more faster in the future?
I think the major reason is that the market is very solid, because you see we are the first mover in Taiwan, and currently the demand is very clear that there are so many wastes need to be processed properly, and there are also a market for the ESG for the customers like 𝗠𝗲𝒧 they need the carbon emission to help them to increase their ESG credits. And both sides are big markets in Taiwan, and that's why we can grow up very fast in this market currently.
Hi, I don't know if you covered this already, but can you share about your financials and business model? How do you charge your customer? What is the annual revenue right now?
I think for this, we established our plan in the first plan in the beginning of 2020, and for now we just reached the break-even point in the fourth quarter of this year, which is like right now. And so at the same time we are expanding, so the financial pressure is kind of huge, but we came up with a plan to persuade our investors that we can make it, because the market is so huge, and we are doing great right now, and we are still the largest producer in Taiwan. That's the key reason.
Is it mostly the way you charge the customer? Is it project-based, or how do you work with them? How do they pay you?
You see, because we process the waste into SIF, and when they send their waste to our plants, they need to pay, and when we convert it into the products, we can sell it to our customers. It's like win-win situation to this financial model.
Okay, and one last question. You mentioned carbon credits. Is that already happening? Are you already selling the credit, or are you still figuring out the process?
Because the carbon trading market is just started in the end of this year, so we will look forward into the next year for carbon trading.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Longshun Green Energy.